The next one, what's the back of your truck look like? You know,
those are some LED lights I was putting in at the church this morning.
Okay. You know, it probably wouldn't take you too long to get all this stuff out of here, and we could put the bed rug back here.
Nice.
Let's do that. Let's get everything out of the bed so we can get it equipped next. So Luis made a very educated point, and that's perhaps cleaning it up, rinsing it out might be the better idea, considering we will have to put some adhesive down to adhere the bed rug to the back of his truck. But we can always wait for that. You know what? I really think we should try to get that trailer hitch back on. So the 2-inch receiver looks like it shouldn't be too difficult. There are a couple little caveats to it, and what those are going to be 2 of these bolts that have to drop down through the frame through here so this can bolt in place. Now this is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's only 6 fasteners to get this thing bolted up. 2 of them are already on the truck, and 4 of them will be added to the truck. Got our lock nuts there, and then this right here is what you use to fish the bolt through the frame. So we're going to take a look at what's going on with the truck, and then we'll see how we're going to proceed. Okay, so we're deciding to put the receiver on, and the way it works is you have some bolt plates, these plates which have to go into the frame, and then you fish these down into them like this. They go to the back part. Let me show you underneath here. So you see that big hole right there? You're going to put the plate through there and the bolt with the wire. You feed it down, you fish it through this hole, and that's how you get the bolt to get in place whenever you're ready. That bolt right there is going to be reused. So that bolt goes into this first hole right here, and then the 2 additional bolts will actually go to secure it to this piece right here, which is the factory cross member bracing for the bumper mount receiver hitch or ball. So what we have to do first is drop that back bolt down. Actually, yeah, we could go ahead and take that one down. This is still going to be held in place right here and plus up here, so we don't have to worry about that coming loose on us. But yeah, we're going to take that bolt out, and then we got to put the wire, the bolt fishing wire through here, so we have those hanging down already. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We have our bolt plate, the bolt, and then we have our fish tied to the end of it. These 2 pieces are going to go into the frame rail of the truck, and this will allow us to pull it out the bottom so we can put our big nuts on here. Okay, so we are under the truck. We got the bolt fed through over here. No problem on the sides. This was a real tight fitment, so we actually had to take this piece right here, this black piece you're looking at in front of you, and spread it out so that we could get that bolt to go in. But we got both sides done. It definitely helps if you have a pry bar that you can use just in case the bolt's not lining up perfectly. We're now to this one, which we had to feed also, or fish the bolt through here as well, but you kind of reverse fish it, where you have to send the fish into the wire where it pops out the end of that tube right there. You put the bolt on, you pull it all the way through, and it comes out right there. We've gotten one side done. Luis is working on getting the other side threaded up so we can get it put through as well. Okay, so we got the hitch on. I want to show you what we did here. So we got it bolted right up here on both sides. We had to run the fish through for that back bolt, and we had to run it through up here to attach this to this. Got it in place. Sits about 1.5 inches lower than the back bumper. He now has a 2-inch receiver, which is absolutely awesome, man.
That's awesome.
And he also has a 7-way up here. So he is in good shape. He does not need to use that any longer, because now we have another product we're going to go ahead and throw on here to kind of wrap this up. And keep in mind, guys, this is all eTrailer stuff. So we've put eTrailer floor mats in. Well, the back one is Weston, but the front ones are eTrailer. They do have them for the crew cabin eTrailer as well. We put an eTrailer 2-inch receiver in. Again, all eTrailer stuff. Still got a bed rug. Still have the Aries step sides to put on. But you know what? We can put one more thing on here, and I think this will be fun. You guys may or may not know, but eTrailer has their own line of hitches now. Do you want to open this up for me, brother? What do you think of that, man?
Oh, beautiful.
That looks nice, doesn't it? I love that dark nickel finish to it. You got the 2-inch ball, and now you have a 2 5/16" ball on this side, so you can haul pretty much any trailer, right? There's a smaller ball, but I really don't ever see trailers that use it. You have a nice channel here. This thing is from eTrailer, and it's rated at 7,500 pounds on the 2-inch ball and 10,000 pounds on the 2 5/16 inch ball. And that's 1,000 pounds of tongue weight or 750 pounds of tongue weight. And this will give you either a rise or drop position. So this is a maximum drop of 6 inches or a rise. Let me show you how this works. Okay, so we're at the back of the truck. Again, this is going to give him either 6 inches of drop or 6 inches of rise. So whenever you hitch up to your trailer, if you notice that the front of the trailer is really high and the back end is dragging, then you would want to put this in a drop position, because once you mount the ball down here, it's going to bring the front of the trailer down and raise the back up. But there could be a chance that the front of your trailer is going to be way too low and you need to raise it up higher. So it could be going like this up front. And you can flip this around and use that in the rise position if you need to. And you can mount that anywhere you need to along here. And the whole goal here ultimately is once you hitch up to your trailer, in your case, I think you're picking up a utility trailer soon, but then you'll have your food truck trailer. And in that case, you want to make sure that you get it as close to level as possible. And with an adjustable hitch like this, it lets you adjust the ball either up or down.
Beautiful.
Now, one thing to keep in mind, a lot of people don't realize this, is you can do what's called highballing your hitch. Highballing your hitch means you have a 2-inch coupler, but you accidentally have set this for 2 5/16 inch, which means you try to put a 2-inch coupler over this. It may look like it's coupling on, but it's not. So you have to be sure of exactly what size trailer coupler you have. When everything is set properly, it'll go down completely. You won't see any more of it, and it'll lock in place. One way to test that is when you hitch up to the trailer, try to raise your trailer up, but always try to get it right. See what your coupler is. So the trailer that you're picking up, are you sure it fits over a 2-inch ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you'd be good in shape with that one. But if it's 2 5/16 inch, you put it over a 2-inch ball, what's going to happen? It's going to come off while you're towing it, and that's not a good thing. So he is in good shape now. He has his chain loops right here. He can hitch pin it in place, secured to the bottom of his truck through the frame and the existing receiver ball mount that's up here. He's got a drop and rise hitch with both a 2 and 2 5/16 inch ball from the folks over at eTrailer. Really nice. I love the way this looks.
Beautiful.
It really is beautiful, and it matches Black Betty pretty well too, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So we have that in place, and the cool thing about the system from eTrailer is most of the time you might get that, but then you have to go out and buy your own pins. This actually has the tinted pins included, so everything is ready to go whenever you hitch this up. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. You want to put it in the rise position or the drop? If we put it in drop, just keep it in mind, it's going to be about that high off the ground.
Keep it like that.
Yeah, you could drag the ground on accident. So I think actually in the rise position, your tailgate can still open because it's below the edge of your bumper right here, which is really nice. So let's get the pins unpacked. We'll set it on the 2-inch ball, right?
Yes, sir.
I would recommend taking this out of your truck when you're not using it. Or put it in the back seat under the seat or something. Somebody will take it.
Yeah.
And then you just put both pins in like this. I don't know what position it's going to need to be in. Never put it so a hole's open in the bottom like that, though, so always make sure both pins are in. That's probably just about where it's going to need. You want to pop the pins in on that side? That's pretty, isn't it?
Ah, it's wonderful.
All right, I'll put this pin in here. Just slide this until you get the opening. Go ahead and pop that pin in place.
Awesome. So stiff.
Yeah, brand new pins, man.
Oh, yeah, that is.
You're in. Okay, so you're good to go. And they also make, I might actually get them to send it, but they make a piece right here that clamps in place and it keeps us from rattling. There's nothing wrong with that rattling a little bit, but they make a piece there that can kind of secure that in place. Very cool. So we've knocked out, what, 4 projects today. We got the hitch installed, we got the receiver installed, we got your back floor mats and your front floor mats installed. Nice. What do you think so far?
It's coming along beautifully. I love it.
Was the receiver more or less difficult than you thought it would be to put on?
I thought it was going to be difficult, but it really wasn't. I mean, it was pretty simple to get on there.
Yep, we had to figure out a few things, like moving a hole a little bit further over so we could align one of the bolts, but just a flathead screwdriver took care of that pretty quick.
Everything matched up perfectly.
Yep.
It's really well made. Really well made.
Yep. So eTrailer. Let's look at the back here real quick. What do you think of those floor mats?
think they're awesome, bro. I really do. I really think they're awesome.
That's really nice. And I know that some people will say, what's going on here? That's actually designed into it that way. So it's made if you spill something, kids have ice cream cones and it lands, it goes into the area of the floor mat. And that's a Weston floor mat. So really nice. Nice fit too, huh?
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. Super nice.
Yep. We got the front 2 floor mats in. These fit even better. I mean, that is really cool. I love how they put the Velcro right here so you can still pull them out, but it allows it to sit nice and flush. These are also from eTrailer. Really, really nice custom fit. Plugs right into the retaining slot on the bottom. What do you think of those?
I think they're awesome, man. They're really awesome.
Yep, very cool. We're gonna have to figure out what to do about this. So he says he's been replacing this with an aftermarket part, and it goes out occasionally, gets finicky. So he's gonna have to get a new one of these possibly, but it works okay right now, right?
It works fine. I just gotta play with it some. Sometimes I gotta take it off and connect it back, but that's probably the 3rd one I've gone through in the lifetime of the truck.
The seat. eTrailer has these really cool kind of industrial seat covers. They're not like custom fit per se, but it has a draping effect that goes over it. I think you'll really like those, man. We'll probably get a set of those for your truck too.
Cool.
So what's left? So we got the hitch that came in here. We have, we do have these. We have the wind deflectors that'll be going on too.
Nice.
So those will be nice so you can keep the windows cracked down a little bit to let some cool air go inside of the truck. Then we have this. This is a big one. This is probably going to be more intensive than the rear receiver. Step sides are always a little bit more difficult than I think people ever think. Then we have what was in here, which is laid out right here. This is a bed rug. So he's going to get a bed rug in the back. You got a growing family. You ever want to hang out by the beach and you want to sit in the bed of your truck and have a nice soft area to do it, you'll be able to do that. And pretty soon we'll have a bed cover to go over it as well.
Awesome, awesome.
So it's coming along. This has been fun. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate you all for checking in, watching this video, checking it out, and seeing some of the things that we've been able to do for Luis and his truck. He loves his truck.
I do.
And we got more to come. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We put all of this stuff in the description of the video. So if you have a Ram, really any truck, and you want to get floor mats, receiver, hitch, any of that stuff, you can check out the description of this video. It will take you over to my channel sponsor, etrailer.com, where you can get anything you need. Again, we'll talk to you again very soon.